think that I have an addiction to Amazon. And I'm definitely not just saying it just because I bought this one thing. I think I basically buy everything from Amazon. The wireless charger, that's from Amazon. Watch band, that's from Amazon. These cords in the converter, that's from Amazon. This film, all from Amazon. iPad stand, Amazon. Backpack, yeah, that's from Amazon too. It's just so easy to be able to go onto a website, order something, and then it gets shipped to you within like 1 to 2 days, and that's it. You don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to say anything to anyone. Click, click, boom, rocks up at your door. With stuff like Amazon and Uber Eats, it's just so easy to get things that we want to consume just straight to us. Just hidden online, boom, straight to us. There's no in-between steps. We just love to consume things. So what happens is we just become a society that just want things, and we just have all this stuff. And then eventually we buy more stuff, and then the cycle just continues over and over. But what if we took a moment to think about how fortunate we are? How lucky we are to be able to have money to buy things. How lucky we are to have a job, a house, a roof over our heads, a bed, water, food. How fortunate we are to have all of those things. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you have all, if not most of those things. What if instead of thinking about ourselves and what we have, we began to think about others and what we can do for other people? I recently had the opportunity to go on a mission trip to Africa. And what surprised me wasn't the way that they lived. I had kind of braced myself for that and prepared myself for that. And I've been on previous mission trips before, so I kind of had a little idea of what to expect. But yeah, what surprised me the most about the people over there was just how happy and how generous they are. These people would have, one pair of clothes, one tiny little house with maybe not even a roof or a bed to sleep on, limited water, maybe little food, and no money. Yet these people are so happy and so generous. Imagine if we were all like that. Something that changed my whole perspective though was one day we were in this village called Chaliza, and we were in the schools helping out with the classes, playing with the kids, doing all that kind of stuff. And on this particular day we were tasked with making 500 sandwiches for all the kids at the school. And we were making them in the back of a bus. We were putting peanut butter on sandwiches in the back of a bus. And then we were handing them out to these children so they could eat them. It was just a whole new world and something that I'd never seen before. The way that we were just like quickly trying to get these sandwiches together just so these kids could have something to eat. And I remember some of our team were handing out the sandwiches to the kids and they were getting them, they were eating them. And then we all kind of like sat around and we were watching the kids eat and we were like kind of just waiting for them to finish. And one of the kids, I'll never forget it, I saw it happen. One of the kids reached out his hand with a sandwich to one of the people on our team and offered him the sandwich. And that just blew my mind. That just changed the whole way that I thought about what I was doing there and what we were doing there as a team, is that the people there were just so generous. Like, that kid probably wouldn't go home and have a meal that night. And maybe the next day he might not get to eat either. But yet he was so ready to just give away his food to one of us just because he's so generous. It's just something that I can't explain the feeling that I had when I saw it. I just remember going back to where we were staying that night and just pondering and thinking and just like, what if as a nation we were all like that? What if as a nation we were as generous as this one children? What if as a nation we stopped thinking about ourselves, stopped thinking about what we have, and we started to think about the people around us? Started to think about how everyone around us is. Like, that would change the world. That we wouldn't be so inward focused on ourselves, but we'd look around for other opportunities to help others. Stop focusing on us and start focusing on others. There's some people in this world who aren't as lucky as us, aren't as fortunate as us. What if we were able to help them? If we were able to help all of them? If we all together began to love one another and be generous towards one another, the world would definitely be a better place. Now, I'm not saying you have to sell all your things, you have to donate all your stuff to charity. I'm not saying get rid of everything you have. I'm just saying that next time that you're on Amazon, next time you're out shopping, next time you're doing anything, maybe just think about how fortunate you are. Think about what you have, and then think about others in the world and what they don't have. And then maybe just remember how lucky and how fortunate you are to be in the position that you're in. And then maybe think about what you could do to help out others. There are, 7, 8 billion people, trillion, I don't know. There's a lot of people on this little blue planet. But what if you did just change one person's life? What if you just impacted one person? Wouldn't that just be amazing? If all of us together could just impact the life of just one person. It's just 2 things. Love one another and live generously. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be known as the generation that looked to ourselves and looked inward facing. But I want to be known as the generation that looked out and helped others. All of us together can change this world. It's just a matter if you stand up and do something about it. So come on. Let's change the world.